Hello guys, so today I'm gonna be showing you this look. This look is actually perfect for a wedding, or if you're a bridesmaid in a wedding or any type of event that you wanna look sexy but also kind of like a soft glam look. So if you guys wanna learn how to achieve this look, please keep watching. So we're gonna start applying Painterly paint pot to prime our eyes. Then we're gonna grab this blending brush from Morphe and grab a light brown shadow for our transition shade, and we're gonna apply in our crease. This the shade that I'm using is Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. Then I'm gonna be using Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and I'm gonna be applying it with this brush. It's like a fluffy pointy brush, blending brush from Morphe brushes. And then I'm gonna be intensifying that color in the crease. Try not to take it all the way up. So we're gonna try to keep it in the crease and trying to have some precision. We're gonna be putting a little bit of creme brulee again, just to make the look and the crease a little bit warmer. With the blending brush, pointed blending brush, we're gonna be blending dark Cocoa Bear shade, and we're gonna be darkening the outer corners. So concentrating the Cocoa Bear color in the outer corner. Then we're gonna be grabbing any black color that we have with a pencil brush, and we're just gonna intensify that outer corner, having some precision. Make sure you blend it really well, so we don't want to have any sharp edges. Then we're gonna be grabbing a Makeup Geek shadow again. This one is Shimmer. So any shimmery shadow will do, and we're just gonna apply it in the lip. We're not gonna take it all the way up. We're just gonna keep it kind of like in the middle and in the inner corner. So just keeping it with a flat shader brush. And try to keep it not to take it all the way to the outer corner. So we're gonna try to keep it kind of like in the center. To intensify the shadow, we're gonna be using some Fix Plus. In this case, I use the Photo Finish Primer Water because that's what I have handy. And we're gonna be spreading the brush and then packing the shadow to intensify it and make it more shiny. Then we're gonna grab a blending brush with the Creme Brulee shadow, and we're just gonna blend so we don't have any sharp edges. So keep blending it until you don't have any sharp edges. Once we're done with that, we're gonna grab the cappuccino color. It's like a brown color, and I'm gonna be doing like a kind of like a wing liner. So we want to use a brown shade because since this is a bridal makeup, you don't want to make it super harsh, but you still want to have some definitions on your eye. And I'm actually tie lining my waterline, my lash line, and then I'm gonna be grabbing like a liner brush, and I'm gonna be correcting that pencil that I put in my eye and making kind of like a soft wing. And then I'm gonna be grabbing like a highlighter from Too Faced Semi Chocolate Sweet Palette, and it's in the shade Coconut Cream. And then I'm gonna be grabbing a makeup wipe and removing the excess, and then curling my lashes. I'm gonna be grabbing these lashes that are the Demi Wispies from Ardell. Make sure you put a lash that has invisible lines, so we don't want to have like super harsh lashes. Then I'm gonna be starting with my face. I'm using the primer Photo Finish Primer Water from Smashbox. Then I'm gonna be using the Photo Finish Foundation Primer Pore Minimizer, pretty much on my where I have larger pores. And then I'm gonna be doing a little bit of color correcting. I have some pimples, as you can see right now, so I'm gonna be trying to hide those things. So wherever I have redness, I'm gonna be putting the green concealer. I'm using LA Girl concealer to conceal all the red areas, and I'm gonna be using this orange concealer from Makeup Forever to conceal my under eyes. I have dark circles, really bad dark circles, so I'm gonna be trying to conceal them. Once we're done with that, we are gonna be grabbing a concealer brush and gonna be blending all of those green and orange areas that we apply. Then I'm gonna be grabbing my Born This Way foundation in the shade Natural Beige, and I'm gonna be dotting some foundation and grabbing a foundation brush from Murphy. This is the M439, and then gonna be dabbing that foundation on. Just keep blending it in dabbing motions. Once we have the foundation all blended, I'm gonna be grabbing this concealer from their Naked Skin, and I'm gonna be putting it to highlight my face as well. So I'm gonna be putting it under the eyes, in my nose, in my chin, next to my nose where I have redness, and I'm gonna be blending it with this sculpting brush from Real Techniques. So keep blending it in dabbing motions. Again, we don't want to be doing rubbing motions to remove the foundation, so keep dabbing it. Once everything is blended, we're gonna be grabbing setting like a translucent powder from Laura Mercier and putting a lot of powder under our eyes. It's gonna be looking weird and really white under the eyes for now, but don't worry, we're gonna be taking that off. The purpose of doing this is just to make sure your concealer doesn't move, and kind of like you're gonna do the baking method. Then we're gonna be using some powder from MAC Medium Plus, and then I'm gonna be using this bronzer from NYX to contour my face. So we're gonna be contouring the face just to make sure we have some cheekbones and we have some dimension in the face. The powder that I'm using is MBB05 Deep Tan from NYX from NYX. So keep carving the cheekbones. Then I'm gonna be using my Give Me Some from MAC to bronze my face. I use this bronzer in most of my tutorial. This is my favorite bronzer. So we're gonna be bronzing our face just to give us some color and some dimension. Then I'm gonna be cleaning and baking my contour a little bit. So I'm grabbing the same translucent powder from Laura Mercier and kind of doing like a line under my contour just to clean it up and to make it look sharp. I'm gonna try to grab a lot of translucent powder just to make sure it's sharp, and we're gonna let it bake for a few minutes while we finish the face. Then I'm grabbing again the same cappuccino color from Sephora, number 12, and I'm gonna be doing my waterline, Then I'm gonna be putting some mascara. Any mascara will do in my false lashes. And I hate when this happens. Then I'm gonna be grabbing like any detail brush will do. So I'm gonna be grabbing that color, brown color, and I'm gonna be using again the creme brulee to smoke it out. So smoke that waterline. And I'm gonna be using this dark brown in the color Hot Fudge from the Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar. So any darker brown would do. So this is what we have so far. Then I'm gonna be using a detail brush, and I'm gonna be using these highlighters from Becca, which is Champagne Pop, my favorite highlighter this year, or actually last year and this year so far. And then I'm gonna be putting some mascara in my lower lashes. Then I'm gonna be removing that translucent powder that we put under our eyes and in our jawline. And then gonna finish up my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. And I'm gonna be lining my lips with a nude pencil. And then I'm gonna be putting this lipstick. I don't recall what's the name of the lipstick, but any nude or pinky lipstick would do. I believe this one is from NYX. So any pinky color lipstick will do. Once we have our lips done, we're gonna be using this blush from Milani, which is Red Vino. Usually I do my lips first, because if my lips are really bright, it kind of you don't want to have you blush too intense too, so it kind of give me some balance and kind of like a test point to make sure I know how much blush I need to put. Then I'm gonna be using the same highlighter, Champagne Pop, in my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Then I'm gonna be spraying my face with Mario Badescu spray water. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, guys.